Yo, good morning, everybody. How's it going today? You guys doing good or what, huh? Let's take a look at this market right now, okay? Very interested in the market today. Okay, this is gonna be nice. Let's take a look at what's going on today, guys. So Bitcoin fell a good amount, finally, okay? Bitcoin fell 5-6%. I didn't think it was gonna drop that much, to be quite honest, okay? But that was a pretty violent drop. So we take a look at all the RSI right now and we say, what's going on, okay? Is this gonna make a bearish flag consolidation? Absolutely. It's gonna make a bearish flag consolidation in my opinion. This is not some lull for an uptrend after, okay? Usually what happens after a violent drop like this is it makes something like this, okay? This is gonna be the flagpole that comes down. Watch, okay? Check it out. We'll do some flagpole like that, right? Where it's gonna make some sort of flag consolidation, in my opinion. I don't know exactly how it's going to be, but usually that's kind of what happens, and then we just end up downtrending hard after. I mean, if we can reach these kind of RSIs, guys, we completely fail, okay? We have absolutely failed to hold this structure right now, and we are 100% without certainty right now, gunning for 6,000 ranges. 6,150 perhaps first, okay, something like that. But either way, this symmetric triangle, this right here is what we call a throw over. A throw over is something that happens when the the bears are basically tricking you. It was basically a bull trap, okay? But a throw over specifically happens in a triangle type of formation where the bears will throw it over above the resistance to create the illusion that it's going to go up. It's kind of like a bull trap, right? And then after that, they just catalyze the dump and go bam, we're going down. So right now, what is going to be a good coin to scalp? Let's take a look at this together, okay? I wanted to give you guys a quick 2-minute update on Bitcoin first, and now I'm going to do a market scan in the next video. Oh, by the way, good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are doing good. Okay, I'm going to give you a lesson video on level 2 on price action, okay? Whenever you see, look at the seconds here. Look at the seconds, right? You see tick every second, 59, 60, okay, 02, 03, 04, right? 05, 06, 07, right? You're seeing it tick 09, right? You guys are seeing how volatile it is. 12, right? Just keep looking at it with me here, okay? It finally slowed down a tiny bit. 17, 18, 20, maybe 21, 22, right? 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. What this refers to, the reason I am counting it is because this is basically bots that are dumping their position, right? And now we're seeing green across the board, right? So that you know that it turned from red to basically some people starting to buy. It could be institutions, it could be retail investors, it could be bots that are starting to buy. We don't know. But the point is, we look for volatility in the market on a short time frame to gauge the momentum and the price action based on how many times it is actually ticking per minute. Does that make sense? So if you are seeing like this, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, right? Like that, 16, 17. You're seeing level 2 action at all seconds, basically. That is how you know it is incredibly volatile right now. And what you want to wait for is a time for it to actually start to get more green than red. And when you see the red slowing down in the seconds that it's displaying per minute, right? That's how I basically read level 2. And right now we're just waiting, right? 62, right? We're so 62.75, like we're at 43, 44, 45. It's starting to slow down just a little bit right now, which is actually a good thing, right? Before it was heavily volatile. So this is how I read level 2 and I gauge momentum swings all day. All right, so I'm now in a trade. I'm in a trade for Ethereum Classic, and I'm also in a trade for IOTA as well. Now, the main reason I'm going into it is because I believe that this is making an ending fifth wave diagonal, and for Ethereum Classic and for IOTA, it's actually done already, okay? So we do a quick count on here. It's hard to disagree with this, right, guys? 1, 2, this is basically the 3 there, that's the 4 there, and this is the 5, right? So then what we're going to do is we're going to take our Fibonacci range of this entire structure, since I believe it is actually done already. Notice on the histogram, it's actually getting to much low, it's higher, right? Histogram is peaking higher than it. It's not getting nearly as low. So then we're just going to go to our Fib ranges over here and we're going to start drawing it in. Okay, first step is always to see if the histogram, right? Well, not first step, but one of the steps is to see if the histogram is actually ticking positively upwards, and we saw that it was. And then we will demarcate the area for the histogram, or sorry, for the Fibonacci retracement. We say, okay, this is most likely the first wave here that's coming down. If that wasn't the first wave, then this could be the first wave right there, right? Even like that. But I'm just going to take it for this specific structure, okay? Just that specific structure, and I'm actually going to target something like right here, conservatively. Yeah, I'll target around, I'll bring it up a little bit even, okay? This is a little bit too low. So I've got mine at 58 for some reason there. I'm going to move it down, of course. I'm going to target right around there, a little bit lower than that, just to be super conservative, right? I don't have a mouse. I actually forgot my mouse on the boat that I rented. So I'm going to put mine around right there. And then Ethereum Classic, we're just going to go to a higher time frame as well. We're going to go to a 30-minute chart, for example. And we're also going to acknowledge that this is most likely the end of the downtrend right now. Let's go to like a 3-hour chart and see what we see, right? We're just going to break it down, very, very simple. And we're going to say this is most likely the Fib range right here, okay? That's most likely the Fib range right here that we're seeing. We're seeing a gigantic hammer candle on the 1 hour already. Look at this hammer candle that just formed. That's a beautiful candle. That's a support candle, guys, okay? So when you see a support candle like that, don't forget that it's called a hammer. And this hammer candle is very indicative that in the past hour, we have found support and the momentum has actually shifted over to the favor of the bulls, right? So now we're just going to simply wait around and we're going to see how this plays out. I should probably end up targeting something much higher than that. Let's see how this plays out and give it some more time. All right, let's just get into this habit of scanning the market, okay? We go to basically whatever exchange you guys trade on. In my particular case, I'm obviously on Bitfinex. So I'm going to look at coins that are very volatile today, right? I mean, I'm seeing massive drops, and I'm going to look for the coin that has the highest potential, possibly, right? So I see all these coins that are in the double digits, right? But for some reason, I chose to long ETC today. And the reason I did that, I'll show you guys in a few minutes there. So if you take a look at XRP, BCH, Ethereum, IOTA, LTC, NEO, they are all heavily volatile. So the best advice that I can give you guys is this, okay? Whenever coins reach double digits volatility in a specific day, make sure you guys are actually reducing your position sizes than the normal. Once again, reduce your position size from the normal. That is what I do. And the reason I do this is because let's say I'm playing $50,000 normally, just as an example, right? You guys have seen me play like 180K before, right? Like 250K. But if I were to play those sizes, like say 50K, I would be reducing it to like 20K, maybe even less than that, maybe half of that, right? Like 25K. The reason I do that is because it is so volatile that I have to make sure that I'm minimizing my risk and exposure in general in the market. So you have a chance to win just as much by playing little compared to what you're normally used to, right? And you have to remember that there could be massive profits if you play the same amount, but there could also be some massive losses as well. So make sure you're always protecting yourself and realizing the position sizing that you should take, right? So I always make sure that I play much, much less. So let's do a scan right now of the market and see what is actually interesting this morning so far, okay? I'm just gonna go to my trading view here. All right, it's a little bit slow, the internet here, even for loading trading view. It's kind of weird. Someone said that it was my processor, but when you got an i7, 7th generation, let me show you my computer specs. It's clearly, I'll show you guys this. I can't search my PC info for some reason. I can't search anything right now. I gotta reset my computer. Anyways, I got like an i7 8th generation, so it's clearly not my computer. So I go to, for example, a 30-minute chart now because it's so volatile that we know it's gonna reach some pretty low lows, right? So I look at IOTA, and I cannot help but think to myself that it's definitely going to be trending upwards soon, right? And the way that I see this is most likely this is the A wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? This is the B, and I see this right here as a possible C coming down, where this could be one of the very last waves, or it could be this the third wave coming down of the fifth wave. Either way, I see this as 1, 2, I see this as pretty much 3, 4, and I see this as 5, right? So then if I were to actually long here on IOTA, which I am, if you guys follow my Twitter, the way that I'm seeing this is there's massive chance to make some nice profit right now, okay? So I would be taking, I'm always so conservative, and I only take it of the very first structure. So my videos are going to be geared a little bit differently now. Who cares about doing a technical analysis every day? Let's do morning scans together and technical analysis on coins that can make us money. What do you guys think? Isn't that a way better idea? Focusing on coins that can make all of us money? Yeah. So then if you were to look at the risk to reward, I entered mine actually from $5. So I'm quite up right now. And because this is like the 10K to 20K challenge, I don't mind showing you guys a little snippet of my screenshot. So I'm starting a Bitfinex account, or have started already, with only $10,000, which is the absolute bare minimum that you need to open an account. And I am going to make 20 trades on that $10,000 account, right? And over 20 trades, we're going to see how much we can actually grow it to. So right now, if you guys would like to see, there you go. You guys can pause it and take a look at it for yourself if you'd like. But right now, I've grown it by over $1,000 already, and it's only been over 6 trades, which is kind of substantial, right? So anyways, getting back to this morning scan video, it's going to be very detailed from now on because I want to focus on making you guys money. So then if I go long on here, which I am, as you guys saw, right? I'm long from like $5 or 50 cents pretty much from here, and then we take our RR, right? We just define the RR right now, even before we start laddering, right? We're just going to target 382 roughly range, and you guys can easily see it's a 1-to-1 ratio right now with very high probability, right? So that's actually a really good coin in my opinion to be looking at. And another coin is of course Ethereum Classic, right? Ethereum Classic is making an ending fifth wave diagonal type formation right now. I'm a little bit down on it, right? Like a 990. It's at 990 right now, and I don't mind showing you guys the balance size as well because once again, I'm one of the most transparent. I'm not one of the most transparent. I am the most transparent trader on Twitter crypto. Simple as that, guys. You guys have seen me play every scenario you can think of, from 200 to 1600, from 2000 to 3500, from 10K to 15K, from 20K to 25K. Man, I have played so many different challenges for you guys and they've all worked out really well, right? So here's Bitcoin just taking a nosedive right now. Or it did take one, but you know, it seems like it's going to be gaining some momentum very, very soon as well to go to the upside. Let's definitely wait to add more to our position because I still have a lot that I can play, right? Like 16K. So that's still quite a bit of my opinion. So that's why I'm being very, very patient to add more right now to it. I've only played half of my sides that I can play. So I can literally double down if you think about it from that perspective, right? I long on Ethereum Classic as well. Well, the RSI, guys, it's just so freaking low right now. And I'm looking at it from the perspective of a 1 hour RSI where I see it literally, guys, literally at 9. So I cannot help but think to myself that Ethereum Classic's 1 hour RSI is lower than pretty much every other right now. It's lower than, it's really, really low, guys. It's lower than every coin right now. So it definitely has to spike up at least 1 or 2% of the volatility there, right? So then if I look at, for example, you know, do a basic Elliott wave count here as well, this would just take this entire structure, right? Because we ended up getting a really massive hammer candle. So it would just make sense for me to just take this entire structure right now of my fib range, okay? Right there, right? And then I'm also targeting right now like $10.07, which is actually very conservative, okay? $10.07. And I'll show you guys the structure that I took it at here. Right there pretty much, right? And I'm actually just going slightly above the 236 region because I'm being so conservative. So you guys see what I'm saying right here? Check it out. There you go. You guys can see it right there. Slightly above the 236 region because I'm that conservative of a trader during these heavy volatile moments. And we take a look at Bitcoin as well, and what we see is lots of volatility, right? But bulls are starting to step in. We're seeing a lot of green across the board, right? And this could be a descending triangle. It could very well be a descending triangle, okay? Or it could even be a truncated fifth wave. Never know. Or it could be make this 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, right? Sometimes it even makes formations like this. Let me show you guys on the very last one. It's almost like an ending fifth wave diagonal, but because there's just not too much ways for it to come down. It just goes like 1, 2, like 3, 4, right? And 5, kind of like a diagonal going upwards, right? Or sorry, an ascending triangle going upwards. Or sometimes it even looks like that, right? Where it literally just makes this structure right there. And then it just ends up going up. And Bitcoin looks like it could possibly do that right now. But the point is, the point of scalping is that what we do is we look for short-term gains, right? We see the 20-minute histogram starting to tick over already, and we want to see, that was on Ethereum Classic, we want to see what's going on Bitcoin. So this could, once again, be a descending triangle, but we got to acknowledge the fact that our size is incredibly low right now on Bitcoin at like 15, 16, and that there's a strong chance for a bounce sometime soon. Even if it's 1 to 2%, that is enough for me. So then other than that, I see pretty much every single coin right now that's got potential to scalp right now. It's just a matter of making sure that you ladder effectively and you dollar cost average them as they go down for the very short-term gain. So anyways, other than that, guys, it's a very volatile market. Ripple as well is at 13, 14 RSI, but the reason I didn't long it is because Ethereum Classic, once again, is at like 9 RSI, right? And IOTA is also double bouncing almost already on the RSI. So other than that, these are my thoughts. Every single coin has tons and tons and tons of potential today. Make sure you guys are exercising extreme caution. Please do not play your entire position size. And always remember that I am no financial advisor. I just speak from the heart, guys. And I speak from my personal experiences of what I will do. And always remember that just because we enter the same position at the same time, it does not mean that we will all be profitable. Excuse me, let me just have a sip of my coffee here. It does not mean that we will all be profitable, okay? Because I ladder very differently than maybe you guys do, and my skill sets from trading, it might be very different as well when it comes to learning how to manage my risk, right? So have yourselves a great day, guys, and I will always keep you guys updated as best as I can. I'm on vacation. We'll just say my girl, she's out of town for 2 weeks. Kind of sad. Actually, I'm very, very sad. She's out of town for 2 weeks, and I've kind of got 2 weeks to kill, guys, right? So because I've got 2 weeks to kill, guess who gets to hang out with me? You guys do. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day now. All right, we're doing incredibly good right now, guys. Incredibly well. I'm already up like at least $90 off of one trade, and I'm going to be up even more on the other trade as well soon. It's just like really, really going up right now. So easy trade so far this morning. Can we really complain about this? I mean, I'm going to be up a huge amount soon. I'm going to be up at least, I don't know, I'm guessing like a lot, guys. Like the histogram is ticking upwards very positively right now. We're talking about big histogram tick upwards, okay? And we also see IOTA. It's just, all right, we're going to be gaining some pretty nice ground soon too. Can't complain about that. I mean, I'm not playing my normal big sizes, right, guys? Keep in mind. Normally, I'd be playing my sizes of like 50K and up, but this video series is literally just for you guys to get an idea. I want you guys to get as much exposure as you possibly can to getting inside of my head, okay? How I do market scans, how I look for volatility, how I see level 2, how I combine RSI. It's all a matter of you guys got to jump into it, okay? You guys got to expose yourself as much as you possibly can. And if you expose yourself as much as you possibly can, you're going to be in profit over time eventually, guys. And that's the ultimate goal, okay? So I'm going to take my profit here for IOTA because I'm already up about 1 point something percent here. Actually, let's take a look at Bitcoin and see how she's doing first of all, okay? Oh yeah, she's doing pretty well. I shouldn't be complaining. We're just about to tick upwards here, right, for the histogram. So IOTA is going to tick up here too for the histogram, I'm guessing, for a higher time frame. So let's just take a look at let's go break this down to the 3 charts that I normally would have here. So yeah, here we go. This one should be on the 3, but I changed it up because I was doing a market scan for you guys, right? Let's go to IOTA. And this one will go to ETC. All right, so I hope you guys are enjoying this scalping strategy of mine, right? The scalping strategy is really profitable if you guys have noticed already. Super profitable simply because, well, you're just going for small little gains, right? Oh, here's the bullish divergence. Yeah, buddy, there we go. This is going to be a really nice tick up, man. Like we're doing really well together right now, guys. we're gonna make our targets. We're gonna do very, very well in my opinion today. Let's stay in here and just be patient, okay? Patience is a really big key thing here. All right, guys, Mama Whale is gonna take her first profit right here. Not a big profit, but hey, it's a 2% scalp right here off of a very, very small position size that I'm playing for you guys. So let's just see if we can actually fill this up right here and get it spiked up. You guys enjoyed that call for IOTA? Pretty good call, right? Up 2% already. Cannot complain. If you guys, yeah, I'm sure that you guys are having a great time with it. I mean, what is there not to like about that call, right? It was precise. That's what it was. It was very precise. It was a really good call, in my opinion. The market is bullishly diverging right here already, right? You guys see this right here. There's the 1 hour bullishly diverging, but I'm taking my profit just to be consistent with the strategy that I always stick to, okay? Yeah, you guys see this right here? So once again, I'm doing the $10,000 challenge where you start off with the $10,000 balance that I started in my margin account here. It was a brand new account that I made actually, okay? And then I'm showing you guys, because it's the minimum on Bitfinex, how much we can actually grow this over 20 trades. So this will technically be, I'm gonna close it right there. Bam. Easy $100 at the beginning of the morning already. It's 10 o'clock. This pays for my entire day already. And my next trade for Ethereum Classic is going to be about $100, $200. So I hope you guys enjoyed this trade, and I hope that you enjoy the call. And once again, the reason why I entered this trade was because the RSI was simply too low. I literally count 5 waves right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I ended up targeting, I missed the really low point there at 48 cents. So I ended up targeting slightly between the 236 and the 382 level for a 2% scalp there on a $10,000 position, right? Actually, no, it was only a $5,000 position for a 2% scalp. Bam, gonna take the profit right here in front of you guys. All right, and now we're gonna take profit for our second trade here as well. We're just gonna go at 10.01, and this is gonna be one of the easiest trades that I've ever taken in a long time, guys. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, man, I'm on fire. When I play, man, I'm on fire. Here we go. Look at this right here, guys. Mama Whale's gonna make ourselves some motherfucking money today. You guys like that? You guys like that? That's $133 right there. It's 10 in the morning, guys. 10 in the morning only, and I'm already up $230 American. 230 American USD to CAD. What does that work out to be? I'm up 300 Canadian dollars. Bam! That's what a typical engineer makes in a day, guys, at work. And I'm up by 300 Canadian dollars with a very small Bitfinex balance right there, okay? I used to slave away as an engineer for another company. I worked in, construction companies doing HVAC commercially. I've designed chill beams. Man, I've worked in a lot of places, and that's what I used to make in a day. In a day, going to work from 8 in the morning till literally like 5 o'clock at night, like 9 hours, sometimes 10 hours, sometimes overtime, sometimes 10 hours a day, sometimes 50 hours a week. And I would have to sit there in a cubicle doing someone else's work. And what I realized was the harder I worked, the the more money the company made, and the more cars that my bosses could buy. That's kind of how corporate life works. I firmly believe, like I tweeted earlier, that a salary is nothing but a way that they bribe you to forget your dreams, right? Now I'm showing you guys with a very small balance to me of only 10K, how I actually am able to grow this to a substantial amount. So why did I go into an Ethereum Classic long? Because guys, the RSI was at 90. I don't know what else to say. It was at 9 with a really nice hammer candle right there, doji. Simple as that, right? Easy trades, guys. Up 230 American dollars. I'm done work for the day. See you. Take it easy. Hope you guys got into.